What up, YouTube? It's Kill612, and I just went to the Progressive Motorcycle Show here at the Minneapolis Convention Center. Got to see some of the 2017 models, like the H2, CBR, 1000RR. I'm very excited to see that. The R1, the Gixxer 1000, Panigale 1299, 959. S1000 RR. You know, it's that time again. It's about to be spring, and it's gonna be time to ride again. And I think I made up my mind on the next bike that I'm gonna get after sitting on all of them. And it's really, really true that these bikes are getting a lot smaller, a lot lighter. Sitting on these bikes, they really do feel like a 600. They feel like they're the size of my bike, and that's awesome. That's like, and I think I made up my mind on what I'm gonna get, but I'll reveal that later. We'll talk about rider aids and why some bikers don't like them, because the only rider aid is in your right hand, I guess, but it is what it is. But I understand from a business point, it's gonna attract more people, and that's not a bad thing. The more they can sell of these bikes, the more money they can put back into the research, the more they can invest into them, and the better bikes we'll get. It'll be more of a competitive market. Look at the 600s, they're dying out because no one's buying them. Okay, just imagine now with the R6, they've got rider aids on them. That might bring in a new crowd, someone that is thinking about getting a bike or thinking about moving to that 600, but they're kind of iffy about it. The rider aids might attract those people. And for us experienced riders, maybe not me, just kidding, for all, you know, other riders out there that, you know, don't need the rider aids or don't want them, you have the option to turn it off. And that's a great thing, I think. Options are always a good thing. Someday you might want it off. Someday you might want it on. If it's a rainy day, you might want to turn it on. Take down the power a little bit. Have the traction control all the way up. Is that really a bad thing? I don't think so. And I think that's what the motorcycle industry is doing, is they need to get a wider customer base. Because if it was just the people that are riding right now and they aren't gaining any new customers, that's a lose-lose situation for us. We're not going to get those new bikes. They're not going to make as many updates. You know, they'll just keep rehashing out the same stuff, just with little cosmetic stuff. Do you really want that? No. I want new technology, new things. Step the game up. You know, get competitive. And that's just my opinion. And like I said, I can see why the motorcycle companies are doing this now. Why they have these rider aids. Why, I mean, not only are they some of them for your safety, it's going to help give you a little bit more confidence. And maybe that's a good thing. It could be a double-edged sword, you know, give you too much confidence. But really, after sitting on all these bikes, they feel so tiny. Like, if you look at them, the pictures don't do them justice. If you actually see them in person, those bikes seem tiny. Even compared to my 600, my 2006 Honda CBR 600RR, that thing looks huge compared to these bikes. And these are leader bikes. You know, these are bigger motor bikes, and they're just crammed in this little frame, this little body. Power to weight ratios are getting ridiculous, just shedding weight everywhere. And I've always been the one to say, like, you know, everyone should get a bike, but not everyone has the confidence to ride. Not everyone knows how to ride, so it'll be a good way to learn. I made a video previously about, can a beginner start on a 1000 with the rider aids? Maybe. Everyone's different. Not everyone has ice in their veins. Not everyone's clutch. You know, some people freeze up. Some people just choke. we're not all the same. So there's no black or white. There is a gray area. And I feel with the rider aids, it's going to attract, a different market. It's going to bring more money into these companies, really make everybody step their game up. And that's a good thing for us riders, because when they compete, we win. When they invest more into the research, we win. And it's all about us, right? The customer. I get it. Some of you are like, oh, I'm fine with my bike now. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. Change is always hard to accept. Just admit. And that's just the world we live in. Technology is taking over. I remember back in the days when I was in high school, we had to carry textbooks. Now, a lot of these kids have iPads. Is that such a bad thing? They're not hurting their backs now. All the textbooks in one iPad. Change. Before we were using snail mail. Now it's email. We have to admit, we have to change with the times. And, some people can accept it and some people can't. But I'm super excited. Change can be good. Unless it's changing just to make things worse. Change can be good as long as it's for the better. And there's always going to be those older people. Back in my days, I used to walk 10 miles to school with no shoes on, up 5 hills, and blah, blah, blah. Now you kids got the bus. Whatever. Move along, Gramps. It's a new era. Just get with the times. And enjoy everything. Just enjoy it. Ride. At the end of the day, we just want to ride. Just want to get on our 2 wheels and just get that speed, get that adrenaline, get that rush. And I've read with a lot of these, you don't really feel the tech kicking in. Yeah, I was super excited just to be at that bike show, just to see all the different bikes, just sit on them, look at them, touch them. All these sex machines. I just can't wait to ride. It's February right now, and hopefully it starts warming up. Once it hits 40, 50, I'm going to be back out on the road. Just you got to take it a little easy. Traction control. That's something I don't have. Except, right, like the old people say, it's in my right hand. I think all the changes for the better. We won't know until 5 years from now, maybe a couple years from now. Who knows? And if we just keep our current bikes right now, and no one ever buys any of the new motorcycles, how do we win? How does that benefit us? I always want the motorcycle community to grow, to keep evolving as well. Like the motor vlogging, it's evolving, it's changing, and the people that don't like the change are the ones complaining. Get with the times, all right? Just get with the times. I guess this is kind of a rant / I don't know, mumbo jumbo, but this is how I feel. I'm excited. I haven't ridden a bike with the rider aids, and so I could possibly change my mind. I could possibly hate it, but I'm keeping an open mind and I'm welcoming it. And until I go and test ride one of them, I won't know for sure, but in theory I think it works out. I think it'll just be better in the long run for everybody, for the new generation of riders that we'll have here. They'll be safer. They don't have to learn the hard way like some of us that have fallen. Some of us that could have used the ABS, could have used the traction control, wheelie control, slide control. Could have saved a lot of the riders that went down and gotten hurt. Just think about that. I mean, if you're super good, you're a good rider, you're an experienced rider, you don't need any of that stuff. Good for you. Turn it all off. But it's always nice to have that safety feature there, that something that something's got your back if shit was to go wrong. And that's just how I feel. I mean, I'm super excited. I think it's time for me to make a jump to a new bike, and I'm gonna do some research, and I'm gonna keep my eye on these reviews, and watch a lot of these reviews, read a lot of reviews, and I'll make a decision. Yeah, I'm definitely jumping to the 1,000-liter bike, but at this point, I don't know. I thought when I first started this video, I thought I knew what I wanted, but now I really want to do thorough research on my next bike, and it's definitely going to be a leader bike though, but which one, I don't know. So that's my video, I guess. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be making another video with highlights of the motorcycle show here about my GoPro, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up, like, dislike, whatever you need to do. Have a good day, YouTube. Bye-bye.